Good day, Grade 7 learners. I'm Teacher Maggie. Our lesson for today is about nutritional concerns during adolescence. In this lesson, you will learn about the changes that occur during the period of adolescence and the importance of a nutritious diet to support those changes. Adolescence is the bridge between childhood and adulthood. It is brought about by the onset of puberty. Adolescence is usually associated with the teenage years, but its physical, social, and emotional changes may begin earlier and end later. Puberty is the period characterized by increased hormonal changes, rapid physical growth, and maturation of reproductive organs. An adolescent experiences many physical, social, and emotional changes. Both boys and girls experience the following physical changes: increase in height because of growth spurt, increase in bone mass, development of reproductive organs towards sexual maturity. There are some changes, however, that are unique to boys and unique to girls. Boys experience more increase in muscle mass than body fat. Voice becomes deeper. Appearance of facial and body hair. Girls experience more increase in body fat than muscle mass, development of breast, widening of hips, appearance of body hair, onset of menstruation. Many boys and girls also start to experience the following emotional changes during this stage: increased frequency and intensity of emotions, increased self-consciousness and concern for body weight, increased sensitivity for reading other people's emotions. In this stage, many adolescents also starts to express independence and autonomous decision-making, expand their social circle, feel greater need for peer acceptance, desire more responsibility at home and school, develop a stronger sense of right or wrong, experience busier schedules and more active lifestyles. Adolescents have more opportunities to choose what they eat. For example, when you are out with your friends or buying your own food at the cafeteria, you decide for yourself what you would like to buy and how much you would like to eat. Unfortunately, many adolescents do not make good nutrition choices. The following sections describe common health and nutrition-related concerns during adolescence. Breakfast is considered the most important meal of the day. Why do you think this is so? Many teens skip meals, especially breakfast. This can happen because they do not have any appetite early in the morning. They want to spend more time in bed or wake up late. There is no readily available breakfast at home. Skipping meals like breakfast can lead to lack of energy, lack of focus and concentration at school, fatigue and dizziness, higher tendency to eat less nutritious food in the next meal. Many teens eat fast food items and snacks that contain high amount of visible fat, sugar and sodium, and low amounts of vitamins and minerals needed for proper growth and development. Junk food makes you feel full, but it doesn't have the necessary nutrients for adolescents. Some teens drink alcohol beverages because of pressure from peers and the need to fit in the group. They are also exposed to examples of alcoholic drinks and drinking in social media, TV, billboards, and even at home. Drinks with alcohol leads to nutritional deficiencies because it lowers appetite and causes malabsorptions of vitamins and minerals. Side effects of drinking alcohol are dizziness, hangovers, lack of focus, and fatigue. Eating disorders are extreme eating behaviors brought about by dissatisfaction with personal appearance. For some, it may be because they do not feel confident about their bodies. Others want to quickly lose weight without doing healthy diet and exercise. There are two common kinds of eating disorders. Anorexia nervosa. People with anorexia are often afraid of gaining weight. They do not want to eat and exercise obsessively. They see themselves as fat, even if they are already dangerously thin. Bulimia. People with bulimia go on a binge and purge cycle. They indulge in enormous amounts of food like cakes, cookies, and ice cream, followed by purging behaviors like forced vomiting, use of laxatives or diuretics. They may also do excessive exercise. One way to cope with physical, emotional, and social changes during adolescence is to practice a healthy lifestyle and eat well. Adolescents need a nutritious and varied diet because it contains all the essential nutrients needed to give energy, support growth, and maintain health at this critical time. Choose nutritious and varied options. Ensure that you choose nutritious food to supply your body with the nutrients that it needs. Choose a complete, nutritious diet rather than relying on fast food. Manage portions. Make sure that the portions taken are not too little or not too much. The Pinggang Pinoy Guide will help us manage the amount of food that we need to eat per meal. Choose to drink water and milk rather than other beverages that may have less helpful effects on the body. Adolescents must learn to make wise food choices and take responsibility for their own health. All of these habits supports the needs of an adolescent's rapidly growing body and changing lifestyle. Another concern during adolescence that is related to nutrition is micronutrient deficiency. Micronutrient deficiency is a condition where the body does not receive enough vitamins and minerals like iron, zinc, calcium, and vitamin A. Iron deficiency anemia, IDA, affects brain and body functions. Without enough iron, your body can produce enough of a substance in red blood cells that enables them to carry oxygen or hemoglobin. The risk is higher among teenagers because girls begin to menstruate and boys develop more muscle mass. Signs and symptoms of IDA includes fatigue, weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, cold hands and feet, dizziness, impaired work performance. These are examples of iron-rich food that should be part of one's diet. Chicken, meat, and organ meat like liver, fortified milk and chocomalt milk drink, nuts, tofu, and legumes, fish and seafood, eggs, green leafy vegetables. Another important micronutrient is zinc. It is important for growth and physical development. Zinc helps heal wounds and injuries. Like iron, zinc supports normal growth and normal function of the immune system. Zinc is also needed for normal functioning of taste buds. Zinc is a mineral found in meat and poultry, eggs, beans, seafood, and fortified milk. Vitamin A is another important micronutrient, and the lack of vitamin A affects vision. Night blindness is a specific condition where one has a hard time seeing in the dark. It is also harder for the eyes to adjust to seeing a flash of light. If unaddressed, this can lead to total blindness. Examples of food that are rich in vitamin A includes yellow and orange vegetables like squash and carrots, kamote, meat, cheese, egg yolk. Calcium contributes to the maintenance of normal bones and teeth. When the body doesn't get enough calcium through food, it will withdraw this nutrient from the bones. Frequent calcium withdrawal can lead to the development of osteoporosis later in life. We all know that calcium comes from fortified milk and chocomalt milk drink. But there are other sources of calcium, such as cheese and dairy products and whole grain cereal. Once again, this lesson reminds us that the changes in adolescence demand a healthy lifestyle. Following these 3 healthy habits can help support your growth and development needs during adolescence. Choose nutritious and varied options. Fast food and junk food often provide the same level of satisfaction as healthy food, but they do not contain the same amount of nutrients to nourish our bodies. Since growing teenagers undergo many changes in their bodies, they should choose nutritious food rather than junk or fast food. Having a variety of food in your diet will ensure that you get all the nutrients that your body needs, thus preventing micronutrient deficiencies. Manage portions. Aside from eating the right kind of food, we should eat them in the correct amounts. Many nutritional issues are caused by a diet where the body gets too little or too much of the nutrients. Avoid meal skipping and eat the right kind of food in the right amount to achieve good nutrition. Choose to drink water and milk. Your body is made up mainly of water. Water is essential for regulating the process of the body. Make water the drink of choice during mealtime, snack time, or whenever you want to quench your thirst. Avoid alcoholic beverages. Include fortified milk in your diet. It has calcium and vitamin D for normal bones and teeth. It also has nutrients like iron, zinc, and vitamin C that may contribute to the normal function of the immune system. Finally, for the assessment, Group 1 will answer Worksheet number 1, Directions. Below, design an infographic that describes the changes that adolescents undergo during puberty. Include tips for staying healthy during this period of rapid change. For the assessment of Group 2, you will do worksheet number 2, directions. Fill in the table below by describing the consequences of the two eating behaviors. Then, suggest strategies that you can try in order to avoid those behaviors. For the assessment of Group 3, you will answer worksheet number 3, directions. 3 of the nutritional concerns discussed in the lesson are listed below. Describe some reasons why adolescents drink alcohol or develop eating disorders. Afterwards, research on the internet some common misconceptions about each. Example search, common misconceptions about alcohol drinking. Common misconceptions about anorexia nervosa. Common misconceptions about bulimia. And last but not the least, for Group 4, you will answer worksheet number 4, directions. What does it mean to have a positive body image? Look up body positivity and positive body image on the internet and create a poster about in the space below. Your poster can be an infographic, diagram, or drawing that promotes body positivity. And that's all for today. See you again for another session. Thank you for watching.